Good day, everybody. Joy McCarthy here, holistic nutritionist of joyoushealth.ca. So hopefully you have watched my other tips on how to get a flat belly fast and improve your digestion. So you know I'm not talking about gimmicks or quick fixes here, although a lot of the suggestions I have given you so far will probably provide you with noticeable effects right away. So now I'm going to talk to you about tip number 4 of 5 for getting a flat belly and improving your digestion. So what I'm going to talk about today is something that I remember about 10 years ago. I hired this personal trainer and he was like, Joy, you're going to get buff like me. You're going to eat vegetables and protein, every single meal, and you're not going to have any starchy carbs, and you are going to get so slim and trim. So I did this, and guess what? I was completely miserable. So you can guess what I'm going to say today is that you should eat carbs. Say yes to carbs. Do eat carbs. Don't cut out carbs. Believe me, that's not the thing you want to do. Why? If all you ever eat is, super lean protein and cut back on all your complex carbs, you're going to get constipated. And constipation leads to bloating. So you need to eat complex carbs so that you're eating fiber, so that you have regular good bowel movements. So you're eliminating in a timely fashion. So complex carbs that I'm talking about are these kinds. Things like quinoa, oats, making sure they're soaked because raw oats can be hard to digest and make you bloated. Veggies and fruits, they're carbs. Brown rice, millet, whole grains like wheat, sprouted wheat, for example, is much more digestible than a whole wheat. So please, you need to eat your carbs. Don't believe the hype when you hear cut out carbs. That's really bad advice. You should never cut out any one macronutrient. Carb, protein, or fat. We need all three for survival, and you know what it's like when you've done like an anti-carb diet before. It's not sustainable. You have no energy. The primary fuel source for your brain is glucose. If you're not eating carbs, how are you going to feel? You're going to feel dumb as a stump. It's interesting. I often have clients come to me and tell me, oh, I tried the high protein diet, I had no energy, I felt so stupid, I wasn't happy. It's no wonder, because your brain needs carbs for survival, to thrive and feel good. Your gut needs carbs so you have good digestion and elimination. So please do your carbs, just make sure that you're eating the right ones. Now keep in mind, the last thing I want to tell you before I go is that not everybody does well with gluten-containing carbs. Not everyone does well, say, with brown rice. So you have to make sure that the way you're eating is customized to you, because there's 7 billion diets for 7 billion people, and your nutrition plan should be individualized to you. So I hope you've enjoyed my Joyous Health tip today, and I will see you in a few more days for my tip number 5 and my final tip for how to get a flat belly and improve your digestion.